Marcel Williams' crimes and what brought us here.
That's right, Bob. Marcel Williams and Jack Jones, for that matter, were both convicted of capital murder in the mid-90s. The victims' families have waited more than 20 years for justice to see it carried out here, and many of them have made multiple trips here to the prison to clemency hearings, begging the parole board for justice to finally be served. Our Jesse Tenor sat in on each and every one of those hearings, so we want to start
trying to get
with
to where I can see
1994.
both
That's where
the
Stacey Erickson, a young mother of two
video
small children, was kidnapped and ultimately killed by Marcel Williams.
and
Jesse has more
comments on the side.
Marcel Williams is my boogeyman. Deserve any mercy. He doesn't deserve
On November
any
20th,
mercy.
1994, on November 20th, then 12 years old, then 12 years old, was babysitting 23-year-old Stacey Erickson's two little kids while she was at work. Wasik was the last person to see Erickson.
Okay, they're kind of giving a repeat, so let me just here and.
State of execution was lifted and we're still yet to hear it.
It is surprising, and I was just in the media brief room about less than 10 minutes ago or so, and there wasn't much going on in there. We do have Elizabeth Armstrong in there to keep an eye on everything, but Solomon Graves, the ADC spokesperson, just kind of alerts to the fact that he doesn't know more than we know at this point until that phone rings. And then he will be told that it was either carried out or maybe something has changed legally, or that's kind of how he's been getting the updates. But it is very interesting that that amount of time has gone since we have said and since we were told that the execution was going to happen. But then again, we don't know in what process they were in at that point. We don't know what the ADC considers the start of an execution, if you will, because they still have not released that and would not release that to us up until this point. Everything's up in the air. We just don't know what's happening, except for the people that are actually over there, whether they're waiting in the van, whether they're in the execution chamber at this point. It's just hard to tell.
Okay, well, hopefully no sooner. Elizabeth, thanks
Absolutely.
for being with us tonight. The execution of Jack Jones tonight was used by lawyers for Marcel Williams. They claimed that it was a botched execution by the state of Arkansas, that the ADC had problems with an IV and that Jones suffered pain. The state of Arkansas refuted that strongly in a court filing. They said there was simply no truth to it, and that led the judge eventually to lift that stay of execution for Marcel Williams, which again was lifted almost an hour ago, and yet still no word on his fate tonight, but we're standing by for that and much more. We'll be back from here at Cummins Prison with the very latest. Channel 7 News continues right after.
All right, well, I'm going to stop.